Hey, what's up, guys? Quick video. This is on the Sony 940E, and should you still purchase it in 2018? A lot of you are looking at displays, waiting for the new technologies to come out, and are probably finding some sticker shock as you're seeing the best TVs from Samsung at 75 inches are now into the 7,000 range. And I think some of you are now looking back to 2017, which is natural to see what was the best-selling displays and are they worth checking out. Now, the Sony 940E was a little bit overlooked as Sony's flagship. The Z9D had this legendary status, but is officially a 2016 model that wasn't replaced. And the Sony 940E fell in this weird spot of being the flagship, but being limited to one size. It fell above the Sony 930E, which was a high-end display, but was edge-lit and only came up to 65 inches. And then the Sony 900E, which was below the 930E, but went up to 75 inches. So it was very flexible in terms of size. By not offering any sizes other than 75, it really limited its exposure and its audience. But now some of you are looking at new displays and realizing, hey, I can get a 75-inch for, 30, I think it's $4,000, just below 4,000, and you're thinking to yourself, that's not bad if it's flagship. Now, what I mean by flagship is all the bells and whistles, full array, many zones, extremely bright, gorgeous color, excellent styling. The Sony 940E was an excellent display, especially if you're a cinemaphile, if you're a videophile, if you love movies, if you love streaming, animation, anything that is movie-based, you cannot go wrong with the Sony 940E. The 940E can stand toe-to-toe with the new Samsung Q9FN, which is the hot TV right now. It doesn't get nearly as bright in terms, well, it does get pretty bright. It's in the mid-1000s, 1200, 1300 nits. And just like the 930E, it's got that wow brightness, but with the full array local dimming, it controls it better. Zero blooming. I had it for about 2 months. I really enjoyed it in regards to movies. I thought it was gorgeous. It had the same picture quality as the flagship KS9800, which is still the best TV I've ever seen, at nearly half the price. $4,000 is not a lot of money for a 75-inch 4K flagship display. Now, I believe it was overlooked because it only came in one size. The comparable displays at the time were the KS9000 from Samsung, which were about $6,000 to $7,000. And they were edge lit. And I believe the 940E actually beat them just by having a full array. Now, where is it better than the Sony 930E? Again, full array local dimming, more even picture quality, and larger size. Where is it better than the 900E? Full array local dimming, which the 900E has, but many more zones, limiting blooming that so many of you are struggling with your displays. No lights in the black bars, really even picture, gorgeous. Very bright, but not blindingly bright, meaning it's not bright for the point of just being bright. With the full array local dimming, HDR is gorgeous, it's beautiful. And I can't recommend it more for you if you're a movie lover and you want that home theater experience. It really is that good. Now, why is it not the most highly recommended display out there? Well, just like the Z9D, it suffers from poor pixel response, which doesn't always show up in fast movies and things of that nature. So in terms of watching a film, unless you're in love with the soap opera effect, you won't see a ton of artifacting in regards to movie watching. Now, if you want to put on motion interpolation, yes, you'll see some artifacting. You'll see artifacting in most displays, but you'll see a little bit more in the 940E and the Z9D. Where it really struggled was in video games and first-person shooters. So as long as your usage is primarily movies, TV watching, streaming, the 940E is a steal. If you're a gamer, if you're a casual gamer, you may not notice it. It doesn't show up really as smearing. It kind of shows up as a motion blur. Not even as judder, just a little bit of a motion blur. So as long as you're a casual gamer that enjoys movies, the Sony 940E is not something you can look past. I mean, it really is that good in terms of its picture quality. The 900E at 75 inches is no longer available on Amazon through Prime. So as far as pulling the trigger on older displays, you got to do it now. The 940E is an excellent display. Again, movie watching, streaming, it can't be beat. Casual gamers only, guys. Casual gamers only. Thank you as always, guys. Take care.